Kung Fu Panda. Dang, it's dark in here. Next stop, studio tour.
Selfie sticks while you are on board. All right, time for the fun stuff. We are traveling down our movie poster timeline. Movie posters on either side of the tram represent just a few of the thousands of films that Universal has produced throughout the years. It's an exciting time to be here at Universal. We recently entered our second century of filmmaking. It all started back in 19... So if you look at the building that's to your left and you look at the building that's on your screens, it does look a little different. The 4 columns you see on your screens, they're still back.
Okay, glasses on everybody.
Here we go.
We're back in Skull Island.
So you can take off your 3D.
To Jurassic World.
There you go. The picture cars and props and set pieces on either. There's a really good look at the parking garage.
It was at this moment that this dinosaur questioned itself. Will I ever be in a Jurassic movie again?
Not supposed to let this event go on for too long. This weird stuff's happened back here before. So guys, can we cut the rain effects if you're back from your break? Are you guys back? Uh-oh, I don't think they're back. Everybody hold on. We did have a flash flood. Our worker was right. That one wasn't real either, though. That's recycled water being released from tanks at the top of the hill. Here's what that looked like in Big Fat Iron. The second story for them. Ooh. So there's a scene in the script where everybody hold on. Right over there. Ha 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 ha. You can't get us. My buddy George is out there in the water right now by the boat. Do we have a lot of guts being out there? I don't know. I see that gross. Okay, everybody, we're being. Up like that, but when he does pop up, he still manages to scare a lot of people, at least a little bit, right? The your left, that's a real 747 airplane.
Again, to sit down to talk about the War of the World. But I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
Alright, it's time to get some spooks on.
Day. Now your souls belong to me.
Hey guys, I apologize for yet another video interruption, but I want to let you guys know that 98% of the remaining footage is in pitch black darkness. Understandably, Revenge of the Mummy the ride is meant to be a dark roller coaster ride. However, if I were to show you the rest of the footage, you'll be seeing nothing but a black screen most of the time. Plus, all of us were just screaming our heads off during the ride. To save you guys a trip to the emergency room from severe ear bleeding, I'm just gonna skip the footage. Alright, back to the video. I just got off the Mummy ride and I saw this. That is so cute.
Look at that. She's a 3-year-old Triceratops and she weighs about 2,000 pounds. Almost as much as a car. So guess what? That's some great news for you all. It's entirely uncertain if dino colds affect people. So you've been warned. Also, you see these big horns and this bony plate? It's called a frill. These things really hurt if you get hit by them. So what we're going to do is this whole area clear. If you would like to pet Juliet, you're going to come right over here on her side belly. Right here. Not here. Right here. Not here. Who would like to pet her? Put your hand up in the air.
Eyes on me. Blue. Oh, eyes on me. Blue. Hey. That's more like it. Okay. Calm down, Blue. We're moving. Good. Good job, girl. That's an appropriate response. She is showing some heightened aggression, but she's responding to verbal commands. Mid-movement, which is great. It's exactly what we're looking for. Let's begin our training exercise, but before we start, you guys did read the fine print on the waiver that you signed, correct? Excellent, thank you. We appreciate that. Most people just hit agree to terms of service without reading it, so that's fantastic. Come on over. What is that? Are you offering a dinosaur candy? You don't want to get a dinosaur on a sugar rush. What's your name? My name's Andy. Right next to me.
It's embarrassing. I will see y'all tomorrow. I gotta take care of my babies.
And that's the end of the vlog, everybody. My dad and I pretty much stayed until it was almost closing time, which was 6 p.m. It was a great time at the park. However, something crazy happened after that little adventure. Apparently, my dad and I were driving and we were trying to find a pizza place to grab some pizza to go before we head off to our hotel, when suddenly our car broke down. The lights were blinking, the car was beeping and shutting down, so we had to pull over. Dad called a tow truck and we had to wait for at least an hour for him to show up. The tow truck guy came, he got our car, and he actually drove us to our hotel. And the next day, our car got repaired. It turns out the reason the car shut down was because of a bad alternator, so it needed to be replaced. Long story short, when we got our car back, Dad and I drove off, got to another hotel down the road, got some pizza, and then the next day, we made it home. I can't imagine the car shutting down while on the way to Universal Studios, Hollywood. Ugh. Before I close out the video, I want to say some final thoughts, especially with Jurassic World The Ride. I think Jurassic World The Ride was really fun, especially with some of the changes, including the Mosasaurus bit. I also like seeing Blue in the ride and the Indominus appearing from the ceiling, and of course a few references to the old Jurassic Park ride. However, as you guys may have noticed, the Indominus Rex that was supposed to appear on the left side before the drop down wasn't there. I was confused on why that happened and wondered if there were some problems with the animatronic. After doing some research, I may have found out why. Apparently there's a full body animatronic of the Indominus Rex being created from scratch, and it is still being made. They had another Indominus Rex animatronic, but that one was only a temporary one. I don't know why the temporary one was gone. Maybe that's a sign that the newer one is almost finished. Who knows? Also, I was able to get a picture with Blue and pet the Triceratops. However, as you guys saw, I wasn't able to meet the baby raptor named Tango, Blue's baby cousin. In fact, I did see Tango briefly, but only after I got off the mummy ride and the person holding her was already leaving. Maybe someday when I come back, I'll be able to pet Tango and see Indominus Rex in all her glory. That is all for now, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the adventure. Maybe in the future there'll be more vlogs, especially with Disneyland and the new Jurassic World live show. Who knows? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video.